Hey there, everyone. This is the Market Doll Queen, and today I'm going to talk to you about day trades and swings. These are different than option trading, as you are buying the actual shares of the company, not just contracts or options to buy shares. So, the first one I want to talk about is APOP. I did alert it this morning for a day trade. That's APOP, and I did like the way it was setting up. Now, the reason I chose this entry is because it was breaking out above VWAP, and VWAP is the white dotted line right there. And as the candles get above VWAP, the further they get away from VWAP, the stronger the trend. Right here, you can see it's in a TTM squeeze, which are these red dots. If there are no blue bars or there are no red and yellow bars, then it is squeezing, which means it's consolidating. And when it pops out of a squeeze, it could pop to the upside or it could pop to the downside. We don't know yet. The next one I liked was ADXS, and I alerted this one for a swing. Now, it was setting up nicely. It did break up above the VWAP line. You see that white dotted line right there. And the TTM squeeze is now getting into the light blue bars. As the light blue bars get taller from the one before, it is showing you that more momentum and more volume are coming in. Over here are the time and sales. I'm using Thinkorswim for those of you that don't know. Down here is level 2, and this lets you know what the bid and ask is going for, and that keeps you apprised of how the trade is working out. Day trades and swings are very similar. The length of time that you hold them is up to you. You do need to have good volume and momentum to push a share price higher, and that makes for a very good day trade. Now, as you can see, as the morning progressed, the Bollinger Band started to expand and volume was pushing APOP even higher. This is already above the entry or the alert, and it's looking good. I do like the way it's setting up. Entering and exiting are very important to get the biggest bang for your investing dollar. Day trades can be divided into 2 categories. One, you can trade literally like start in the morning and sell it by the end of the day. Or you could do a scalp, and a scalp is just a quicker day trade. It can last minutes, 10, 15, even an hour can be considered a scalp. The next one I alerted was DIDI, DIDI, and it was setting up nicely. As you can see, the Bollinger Bands are these 2 purple ones. I do like the way they're pointing upwards. Some might say heading northeast. The TTM squeeze is definitely in a beautiful blue range. This is a very strong bullish trend. MACD has gone sideways, but it's still kicking upwards. It's in an acceleration mode. Swing trades, of course, are longer holds. How long you decide to hold is completely up to you. You can swing for a couple of days, a week, longer. You can swing for months, for years. It doesn't really matter. Swing trading is about the most flexible of trades because you decide when you're done holding the trade. Now, DIDI is now having the Bollingers expand, and VWAP is going horizontal. As the candles get taller away from VWAP, remember, it becomes more and more bullish. Look for the TTM squeeze to confirm the bullish trend. Keep your eyes on time and sales to see how much volume and interest there is in the trade. So as the Bollinger Bands expand, the volume and momentum increase, pushing the share price higher. VWAP goes horizontal. That indicates a stronger upward trend. And the further the candles get away from VWAP, the stronger the signal. Look at the Bollinger Bands, still going higher. Candles, we've got 3 white soldiers right there, inching higher. You can see the share price getting higher. The TTM squeeze getting higher. All good signs that you're in a very good bullish trade. Now, if you get candles breaking out above the upper Bollinger Band, that is an extremely hard bullish push. The TTM squeeze getting about as tall as those bars can get. MACD crossed over itself and is now pointing upwards towards the northeast. Volume kicking in. DIDI is pounding. What a beautiful trade. The entry of 922 for DIDI was holding up nicely. As you can see, it broke out above the Bollinger Band right there. Started kicking over sideways as people started selling off, locking in those gains. Another day trade day. As you can see, it was CLOV, CLOV. Beautiful breakout there. The Bollinger Bands gaping wide open. This is a straight bullish upward trend. Candles break out above the upper Bollinger Band, even gapping above, doing a nice gap above the other candles. That was a beautiful move pre-market. Now, how you want to play these is up to you. Of course, you could have bought right here at 920 and sell right there at 929. You would have made 9 cents if you bought 1 share. You would have made 90 cents if you bought 10. You see where I'm going with this, right? If you bought 100, how much would you have made? Exactly my point. You would have made $9. If you would have bought 1,000, you would have made $90 in minutes in a scalp. And that would have been a successful trade. You could hit it, quit it, make your money, and get out. Now remember, Thinkorswim is my go-to platform for charting and tools. I highly recommend that you check them out. They are free for anyone to use. You don't even have to fund the account. They have great educational videos, classes, all kinds of stuff to help you get that edge and get your game on when it comes to your education. CLOV is setting up nicely. You could have sold right there. All right. Right after that 3 white soldiers set up, hit that high, sell, go back in on a dip, and do it again. You can also use the Bollinger Bands as an actual strategy to play a day trade or a swing by down here at the lower Bollinger Band and sell at the upper. Rinse and repeat. Buy at the lower, sell at the upper. Rinse and repeat. DIDI, of course, sold off and then bounced. As you can see, the sell-off is right there. Right after that first candle broke out above the upper Bollinger Band, it did a sell-off as traders locked in their gains. It VWAP and bounced. Beautiful move. I use the Bollinger Bands, a must on every one of my charts. I use VWAP. It's a great indicator to help me know the direction of the trend. The TTM squeeze helps me keep track of the volume and momentum in either direction, whether bullish or bearish. The MACD confirms or denies the trend, and volume, of course, is like gas in your tank. If you don't have it, you're not going anywhere. I hope this helped you with your trades, in your day trades, your scalps, and your swings. And until next time.